The people have spoken, and the city has listened. The result is major improvements and additions at Overland Hills Park.
Hearing it not only from inquiries I get in the Parks Department throughout the years, also with the new Parks and Recs master plan that came out, we were showed that disc golf has become extremely popular in this part of the country. We know cornhole is extremely popular, but then the one element that kind of from your and my age group, the ping pong, we just saw that as an element that would draw in people who are in their 40s and 50s as well, that grew up with ping pong in their basements or in their garages, and bring it to an outdoor setting with the concrete tables. So it basically was just listening to people over the years, listening to requests about how we get more of the family involved in outdoor activities. Thus, we took this and put it into Overland Hills Park.
A major reason Overland Hills Park was chosen is the available area.
There's about 8 or 9 acres here that, even though heavily treed, beautiful trees throughout the park, and even after the storm the other day, still beautiful trees through the park. We had the luxury of space here.
Not only space, but the park is already set up for expansion.
We also had a couple of elements that were already here that lent to it. We have a shelter, a really nice shelter here. We've already got basketball, we've already got baseball. We've got a nice playground, so how do we complement that?
You, the Papillion resident, had the answer.
By bringing in these 3 new elements, we thought that with the space we had, we could accommodate the disc golf course, we could accommodate the cornhole, and it fits in real well, and it really doesn't take anything away from the overall look of Overland Hills Park.
All of this will be a step-by-step process.
Referring back to the Park and Rec Master Plan that was just completed by Verio for the city and adopted at City Council, the one element that came in very strong through that Park and Rec study was a future championship disc golf course. The one thing I wanted to do was at least introduce it to Papillion in a smaller setting so people can kind of learn what it's all about. But then, yeah, look at the future.
So now the question is, if the Overland Hills Park improvement really takes off, could this move affect the other city parks?
Look at open areas we have, which we have a lot of open areas in the city park system, whether it's at the recreation areas or future parks that are coming in, to look at a disc golf course. The nice part about whether it's ping pong or cornhole, you can fit those into a smaller area and have them work in just about any city park we have.
However, there's more to consider than just having the area for those improvements.
But we also look at, the demographics of what are used in the parks. Horseshoes used to be a big thing in city parks, not so much anymore. So cornhole has come in and kind of replaced the old-time horseshoe pits. And so these are things that, yes, later on we could look at incorporating in a smaller area where we have existing horseshoe pits that really aren't getting used.
The city takes public recreation at our parks seriously. As you can see by the Overland Hills Park improvements, our residents' input is important to us. Thanks for watching. For Papillion Now, I'm Tori Pantalian.